my name is Samara. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner, so whichever you like, you can call me. Today I'll be doing an update for my 23 and 2023 project, and this is going to be a little bit low energy. I'm just not feeling it today. I wasn't feeling it last week either, which is why I didn't film, but it's to the point where like it's getting really late. It's like I think today's the 4th of the month and I'm not gonna push this until next week, so I'm just gonna get through it. Sorry. Also, I'm not really liking the way my makeup is looking, but it took a lot of effort to even get myself to put makeup on, so I'm being easy on myself today. And yeah, it's actually not a bad month as far as progress. I only have one empty, but it's actually not the empty that I thought I would have, so that is kind of exciting, but a little bit of a letdown for other things, and you'll see why. So I'll just get started right now. The first thing that I'll update on is something that doesn't really have any visible progress even though I have used it. So that's my Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink, and it looks like this. I've used this a few, maybe like 3 or 4 times, but it still is at the same point that it was last update, so I'm not even going to show you what the paper looks like because it's kind of pointless. And I was really focusing on my Pan That palette for this year this past month, like throughout May, so I also don't really have that much progress on the product that I use this with most of the time. And yeah, that's just because I was focusing on powder eyeshadows like my Pan That palette, and then also other palettes that I had in different projects. And I don't know if I'll have, just being honest, I don't know if I'll have that much progress on it next month either, because I'm really close to pan on one of my palettes, and then I have another palette that I really want to get out of a project, so I think I'm probably going to focus on those. But definitely I have some fruit flies in my apartment, by the way. I'm working on like a home remedy to get rid of them, but it takes like a day to start working and it's really annoying. So if you see me like looking around, I'm like staring at this fruit fly that's like flying around my living room. Anyway, as I was saying, definitely starting July, I will have better progress on this and the next product that I'll talk about. But that's just kind of the way it's been going. It's taking me longer than expected, but that's kind of the story of my life as a panner. So the product that I was talking about that I use with that shadow stick a lot is my e.l.f. liquid shadow in the shade Galaxy, and this is, you can see there's like a lot of windowing, and that's because I was able to get the stopper out. If you watched last update, I said that if I could get the stopper out, then I was going to try to get this out this update, but then I was able to take the stopper out, as you can see, but the stopper was holding back like 80% of the product in here, and when I saw that, I kind of just got discouraged, and that's when I started focusing on my Pan That palette. So I have used this like 3 times since last update, but that has barely made a dent, so I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. So as you can see, like we're maybe I'll mark it actually. So basically I am almost halfway through the product that's in the tube, but there's also a lot of product that's on the wand, and I haven't even touched what's in the tube yet. I've just been working off what was on the wand, and a little bit of this goes a very, very long way. And I accidentally overdid it the other day, like right before work, and then I had these like really dark eyes all day, and it was like I was so self-conscious the entire day. And then I ended up going out with coworkers later, and I was like, damn, oh sorry, I cursed. I was like, dang, I don't want to be here. I just want to go home. So this is going to take me a while. I'm not going to say it's going to take me the rest of the year because starting July at least, like I'm going to really start to focus on these two, but it's going to take a while considering how much I have to use this to get any sort of visible progress. So moving on, I'll talk about a lip product, and that is my Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Mink, which is just a nude shade for me. And I'll show you the progress on the paper. Here's where it is now. So that last blue line is where it is, and other than April to May, I'm making pretty much the same amount of progress as I always have been in months past. And I don't think that I'm going to, let me see actually. I was gonna say I don't think I'm going to finish this by the end of the year, but I mean, considering I've used nearly half of the product from when I started, and this was basically brand new when I started, I actually probably, there's a possibility that I could finish this, but I'll have to see. If I'm like really close by the end of the year, I'll probably just go ham and finish it off, but I'm focusing on a lot of lip products, and there are 2 other lip products and different projects that are my priority at the moment because they're older. So we'll have to see about that. But I'm happy that at least I got some use on that, which is not really the case for my Clinique Chubby Stick. This is in the shade Super Strawberry. And even though I did use this, there is no visible progress as far as line markings. My cat is licking her little cat chair, so if you can hear that, sorry. Yeah, I know for a fact that I won't finish this year, but I'm still gonna keep it in the project because I want to like remember to use this when the opportunity arises, because there are some cases where this is like the exact thing I want to wear. It's just like very few and far between. So I probably only used this like 3 times this past month. And I kind of want to put this in. I decided that if we do the 54321 project next year with Paula and Amy, I think is doing the project. If they do that again next year, I'm gonna join and I'm gonna put this in for my like 4-year-old product, because this will definitely still be around then. But I'm kind of just over saying that I'll get progress on this next month. I don't think I will. Maybe I'll save my empty for last, and I'll talk about a product that probably will surprise you, not in a good way though, and that's my Pattern Styling Cream. So this is all the progress that I have, which is a drastic change from last month. I think April was just a really good month for me, and now I'm paying the price now. Maybe I'm burnt out, I don't know. But yeah, I only have this much progress, which is because I have a different hairstyling product in a different project. It's something that I bought in the Sephora sale, and it's supposed to be like a leave-in conditioner and hairstyler, and this was my hairstyler of choice every single time that I did my hair. Oh, that fruit fly is really bugging me. But I only have like 1 more use on that product, and it actually, like, I determined that it doesn't actually work for styling. It's pretty much just like a leave-in conditioner. When I go back to this, I'll be really happy because then my hair will actually do something instead of just being like frizzy all the time. For now, it's just I've been using this to like smooth down my hair before I go out, and that's it. So that's why I don't have that much progress on it. So that was my one hair product, and now I'll go on to my one skincare product. Well, I guess I have two, but I don't count the other one as skincare. So this is my Laneige lip treatment balm, and I brought this in last update, and here is where I am now. So it's like, as you can see, there's not that much product. I got this in a little sampler, not sampler set, it was like a Sephora favorite set, and it was just like a mini version of this. I would say I've used at least a third of the product. I don't know if I've used half of the product yet, but this is like what I use. I've been splitting my attention between this and another lip mask, and then also a lip oil that I recently got that I've been trying out. So I definitely would have been a lot further along in this if I was only focusing on this, and I probably would have been almost finished with it. So I think what I'll do is I'll just like make this my priority so I can just get it out, because my medicine cabinet has like four different lip things, because I also have an SPF lip balm in there, and like things keep falling out of my medicine cabinet and everything, so I want to clear up some space. Here is the other skincare product that's not really a skincare product because it's a tinted lip balm, which is my Tarte Quench Lip Rescue lip balm thing in the shade Rose. It's just a lip balm that's tinted pink, but it's a super sheer tint. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now because I just couldn't be bothered. And I'll show you the progress on the paper. It is, ooh, it's this last one right here. I kind of measure it like this, like at the slant. So I've used about half of the product already, which is pretty good, I would say, but I don't know if I'll use that much next month because I'm gonna try to focus on my lip mask. So the whole point of me putting that product into the project was, one, because I needed a lip balm because I didn't have like just an everyday lip balm for my makeup bag. Sorry, I think I'm shaking the camera. But also I wanted to use it up before the temperature got too hot, because those do melt in the heat. But where I live, it's been in the 60s for the past month, which is odd because it usually is, it wouldn't be like in the 90s by now, but it would be like high 70s, especially because it's June now, but it's just not heating up, so I'm not in too much of a rush to finish that, so I'm happy with where I am now. Maybe now I'll talk about my palettes, and so I'll talk about my powder first. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now, which is my MAC Studio Fix Plus Foundation powder. I don't remember the full name of it, but it's in the shade NC42, and I did depot it so I could back to back the packaging, and I kind of hit pan, but not really. So I've been using the bottom one right here, and as you can see, it's really a mess in there. As you can see, I hit pan, but this pan wasn't like full to the brim. So, and like also I think like that area was like, it had a little bit of a dip in it already just from how it was pressed. So even though I hit pan, it's not real pan, and also like look at how much dust is around the palette. Like there's a lot of kick up, so it wasn't hard. I only used this a few times in the past month, and this entire pan is untouched anyway. So I think just because my plan originally was to just finish what was in that pan and then like take all the powder that had like kind of fallen around in the palette and put it into the other one, but I think what I'll do, since it's getting like really messy and it's just loose in there, I might just like repress everything again into one pan and see if that helps. I haven't totally made up my mind, but I mean, either way, next month you'll see what I do. And I think that's a product that's going to take me a while to finish as well, because right now I'm only able to use it when I film, just because it is my summer color. Since even though it used to be too light and cool tone for me, it majorly oxidized. And now it's too dark and warm for me, so I could only use it when I'm at my tannest, and the sun hasn't been out, so I haven't gotten tan yet. And I'm still using like my winter spring shades, so until I get a deep enough tan, I'm not going to be wearing that to like work or anything. I'm just gonna wear it to film, because honestly, when I'm filming, I don't really care if my face doesn't match my neck. Moving on to my other real palette, which is my e.l.f. contour palette that I've kind of repurposed. And it has two different pans in here that I'm using for this project. One is a blush and one's a bronzer. So it's so annoying. My blush was perfectly fine until I did my makeup just now, because I was using new brushes, and the brush like totally just like, I guess it was too rough, and it like disturbed the blush so much that it started crumbling again. Up until then, it was like perfect and smoothed out and no like crumbly bits in the pan whatsoever, so that was a bit annoying. But this is what my blush is looking like. As you can see, it's just this part on the side right here, and none of that is from, like, I know in previous months it was because like it got dropped or something happened and like bits crumbled out, but this time it was actually all just me using it somehow. So that progress is true progress, and I'm really happy about that. I have a feeling this is only gonna take me 2 more months max to finish this blush, which is really exciting because I've never finished a powder blush before. I've only finished one cream blush stick last year, and yeah, even though this was a mini, I depotted it from this mini blush. That would be like a really great feat for me, so I'm excited about that. And then you saw the bronzer, so I did expand the pan in here a lot. I'm really light-handed with my bronzer, so it's gonna take me a while to finish it anyway, but I am happy with the progress I'm making because it's pretty steady progress. I use this every day, so yeah. Back to another lip product. This is my ColourPop Lippie Sticks, and it's just the lip primer. So here it is. There's barely anything left in here. I don't want to jinx myself, but I have a feeling that this is going to be done next month, and I'll show you why. Here is where I am now, and if you can see the jump between May, or beginning of May and beginning of June, the progress I made is more than what's left. I do think that I could actually finish this because I measured from like the bottom, so like I actually have less product than it looks like from there. So even though I thought that about my styling cream, and then like progress plummeted, I do think I will finish this by next month, and if I don't, that's gonna be kind of ridiculous, so I will finish it by next month. Last product before my empty, this is my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Demolition, and here's how much is left. So not much at all, and this was a full-size eyeliner. Here's where I am with that. So I did make a really good jump considering how I was with the Pat McGrath pencil, and I am wearing it now. I've really been enjoying wearing a brown eyeliner pencil, even though this one isn't the best quality because it doesn't actually glide on. Like, I really have to dig into my lash line to make it work. I really like having brown eyeliner rather than black eyeliner because it's not as harsh, and especially because of the season, I want to keep things lighter for spring, but I also really like having eyeliner like in my waterline, so I think brown is perfect for right now, and I'm definitely going to get another brown eyeliner. I don't really know which one I should try because I don't think unless I really can't find anything, I'm not going to get this one again. So if you have any recommendations on which one I should get, please let me know. But yeah, this is just like a neutral dark brown eyeliner, just for reference, and I'm enjoying having it. I think at this rate I should finish this in 2 months, maximum 3 months I would say. So that's really exciting because I'll be getting through a lot of eyeliners this year. So moving on to my empty, it actually is my perfume. And I know last month I said that I thought I had 2 more months of use on this, but it was actually like, I think the way like the bottom of the bottle is designed, it looks deeper than it actually is, because I actually finished this a week ago. So it took me less than a month to finish this, and yeah, I'm so excited to have a perfume empty, especially because it's a full size. This entire year, the only perfumes I finished were the little sample sizes, and it's bittersweet because this used to be my favorite fragrance, and you can't get it anymore. Like, if you could, I think I would repurchase one, just because I do still like the scent, but you can't. And I mean, yeah, it just has a lot of memories attached to it, but I'm glad that I got to use it up. It definitely wasn't as strong as it used to be. I had to spray a lot of it on myself just to get the same impact that I used to get from a few spritzes, which is why I was able to get through it so quickly. But yeah, bittersweet moment. I'm happy to have a rollout though, and I'll be rolling in another perfume in its place. Before I get to the roll-ins, I just have to say I cannot find that glitter nail polish anywhere, and I've looked so many times. I don't know where it is. Like, it's just gone. I mean, I'll find it one day. Like, maybe like when I'm moving out of this apartment, I'll find it, or maybe I'll find it tomorrow. Either way, I'm not going to keep it in this project because I haven't been able to use it at all since last update, and I really want to get through nail polishes, so I'm not going to fixate on that one, even though it was really pretty. I'm actually rolling in a different glitter, but it's from the same line, from the same brand, and this one is called Feedback. It's what I'm wearing on my nails on top of the orange, and it's like a gold flakes, and it's just gold. It's not like 2 different colors like the other one. And of course my goal is to finish this. It's going to take me a while because this is actually the first time I ever used it, so it doesn't have a progress line because there is no progress. I decided to pick a gold because out of all of my glitter nail polishes, I felt like this was the one that I could get the most use out of for the summer and the fall, which is pretty much most of the rest of the year. And then also I thought it would look nice with the other color that I'm rolling in, which is the other color that's on my nails. And this is a NYX. NYX doesn't make nail polish anymore, but this is a NYX Girls nail polish in the shade Forever 1989. And it's just like a true orange. And I picked this because I thought it would be a really beautiful color for the summer. I really like bright colors on my nails in the summer, and then dark colors on my nails in the fall and winter. I thought it would look nice with the gold, and I'm also going to a wedding in a few weeks, and my dress is this exact color. So I thought it would be perfect to just throw on a project since I'm going to be wearing it anyway. And this is something that I wouldn't mind wearing on my toes, since I always like to have my nails, my fingernails and my toenails match. I figured this would be a fine color to have. And that's also kind of why I did another orange look today. But also I'm panning one of the shades that's on my eyes, so So those are my two roll-ins for nails. And then my roll-in for my perfume will be my Versace Bright Crystal perfume. I'll take off the top because it's gonna be really reflective, but I'm pretty much halfway through the bottle, I would say. And I've been wearing this the past few days. What I realized is I'm still gonna have this in my project, since after I got rid of the Bath and Body Works perfume, this is my oldest perfume. It might actually be older than the other one, I'm not exactly sure. But this is my very oldest perfume in my collection, so I want to use it up before it really goes bad, because I noticed that it does have a very slight alcohol smell, which it didn't have when I first got it, which I know happens to really old perfumes once they start going bad. And I also realized that I don't really like this scent that much anymore. It hasn't been my favorite perfume for a long time. This is something that I got in high school. But I still like the scent. Like, I panned a few other roller balls and like minis of this, and then I got halfway through the full-size bottle, but it wasn't until I started wearing it again a few days ago that I realized the scent kind of like gives me the ick now. Not like when I first spray it on myself, but this, unlike my Bath and Body Works perfume, has not weakened in scent. I don't know how to describe it. It's still just as strong as it always was. After a while, I start getting like a bit nauseated from it, so I can only spray like one spritz of this on myself for the entire day, or else it will make me sick. So I'm still gonna have it in my project, but it is gonna take me a while to get through that. So I'm glad I have 7 months to get through half the bottle, because it's going to take me that long. But I'm not just going to put it off and focus on something else, because I do want to get it out as soon as possible. That's it for my update. It ended up being a very, very long update. But I'm starting to get a lot of products in this project, which is really good because I want to get to that 23 product mark, 23 completely finished products. I'll definitely have my lip primer out by next update. But other than that, I don't really think I'll have any other rollouts. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. Maybe my face powder will look different next time. We'll see. Other than that, thank you for watching this probably very boring, lackluster update. Yeah, I've been struggling this past week, but I'll definitely be better next video, and I'll see you later. Bye.